Okay, recording in progress. Okay, I want to answer for Benjamin a question. Okay, you said you have to wait 3 seconds here, but do you remember our homework was to delete all these steps, like wait a few seconds. We can lift only last one because we need just a wait a bit to see what was changed on our page. If we delete this step, browser will be closed immediately after this step, and we just give us a few seconds to see what's going on the screen. For this one, okay, if I go to step click on, you use previous version of our code, context driver find element, and of course this way need have some waiting before switch on next page, and you have to change here this code to WebDriver wait, like that. And after that, this step click on, every step click on, you have two of them. You don't need wait 3 seconds anymore. Okay, is it clear? Yeah, I'm recording. I'm not sure Benjamin here or not. Oh, it's you. Okay, just different. No, it works because show me your code which not working, because when you send me this code and ask me why it's not working, I can tell you because this part expect element immediately, and it's why you have to wait 3 seconds. But show me code when you use WebDriver wait instead of this line, and it's not working. And after that, we can check what's wrong in your code. Okay, is it clear? Okay, you can do this after our class. You can post in Slack or private message to me. Okay. Okay, Alexei. uh, Not sure why it's open in Russian. Yeah, maybe it's because it's read your version of operation system. Maybe it's browser settings. I don't know how they read it, but anyway, yeah, it's better to use all English versions, and especially to try to go to Google, set up it to English version. And if you can switch your operation system to English version, do this. And one more thing, sometimes when you start working with files, you can name your folders with in Russian, but usually it works, but sometimes not. And system expect only English words, and it's better to forget about Russian language. Okay, prefer to use English, but of course, if you need to do something in Russian language, like show something in your, I don't know, log, but I don't know why you need it, because normally you have to do all your logs in English too, and it's much better. It help you to have more practice with English, etc. Okay, okay, guys. Any questions regarding your homework, or we can go? Okay, good. Oh, and one more thing. You can try find in our particular case, you can try to find element with XPath in English, but if you can't find this element, try to find it in Russian language. And if it's found Russian, you can go to settings, not settings, to change language and switch it to English, and all other code will work with English XPath. Why not? Okay, let's continue with our code. Okay, we should prettify our scenarios, and we have to change this part to more readable. Okay, I can go to click on, and I'm going to change it because some of you know how to do this. For some of you, I want to show example how to do this. Okay, here now we provide XPath, but we don't want to provide XPath anymore. We can say it can be GUI element. We can name it somehow different and provide, or yeah, like that. Or not GUI element, maybe element name. Okay, and here what we can to do, we can use if else statement. If element name equal to login, we say XPath equal this one, like that. Else if element equal to settings, it should be like that. Okay, now we have to leave only login and settings here. And do you see, it doesn't matter what I'm trying to click. Is it a button or it's just link? I name it here somehow, and in our code we will decide what XPath will be for each run. Okay, let's try to run it. Okay, it works. And different style can be like that. I just commented out to leave this example, and I can say XPath dictionary equal, first it will be login and XPath and second one settings settings and XPath. Okay, now we have dictionary with different XPaths. Of course, it depends of your situation. It can be different ways. I just want to I just want show you different ways how we can do this. Okay, and here we don't need to provide XPath anymore. We have to provide XPath dictionary, or we can leave XPath here and can say like that: XPath equal XPath dictionary and element name as key. Okay, what's going on here? When we provide some name, we will use this name, and we have XPath dictionary keys. It's some names, and value it's XPaths. When we go here, we want to assign to variable XPath value from XPath dictionary with key element name which we provide here. Okay, for login we will have login here. For login key we have value button span text login. Okay, let's try to run it. Yeah, different way, but it works too. Good. The same things we can do for login, for example, if or for our website, because we can have different um, environments. It can be live tweak for users. We can have dev dot live tweak for developers. It's developer environments. We can have QA here or UAT environment. UAT. And normally you don't need to type in different environments can be different features. In dev environments, it's developers doing something. They build a feature, run it, test it. Like in UAT environment, you can test, you can run user acceptance test here, and you don't need to provide all this address. For example, you can say just dev, UAT, QA, and inside this step, you can choose which URL you need to use for your test. Okay, is it clear, guys? Yes, no, plus, minus. Okay, not sure what it means. Okay, once again about URL. Look at this. Uh, you have like as user, you go to production. This is production. Every user will use this uh, in their life. But when you create something, you don't implement it in production environment, because if you have some mistakes, or you in the middle of some feature, it can work not correct, it can have errors, and if you put it here for users, and me as user, okay, I go to photos and I see some mistakes, or I don't have create album button or something else, I will try to use this application a few times, and after that I will say, okay, I don't want to use it anymore. it's not working, and it's not good. And to us, we need different environments to test it, for developers to build it. Because when developer builds something, he do this step by step, and sometimes he can run it and check what's going on. It can be with mistakes, maybe it can looks ugly, but he's still working on it, and he need some environment, and he don't want broke anybody else job. But when he done with it, he test it and decide, okay, now I can move it to QA team, and he copy paste. It works different. We will talk about it later, next lessons. But he move his functionality to another environment. And if you want to go to this environment, for example, here it can be when developer work with it, it can be dev.livetweak.com, and he will work in this environment. But when you go to test it and he provided to you, it can be QA environment or UAT environment. And for example, when you test it in UAT and all your tests pass, we decide to release it in production. We know it works, and we run all our tests, and after that we move this code to production environment. And only after that, when you go to livetweak.com, you will see new version of it. Okay, as as QA, usually you don't see uh, I mean, you work only with test environments. You don't work with developer environments. You can, but we don't need it. And we don't work with production normally. Okay, and for this purpose, sometimes developer can say you, okay, now it's in some feature in QA environment like that. We have feature with step A, B, C, and they can say, okay, A, B works in QA environment, and you have to log in to QA environment and run your test there. After that, they can add something like C, and you can go to QA again and test C. And when it's fully done, they move this feature to UAT environment, and you have to run it in UAT environment. And for example, your address for it UAT. Of course, it can be different naming, but in my companies it was usually QA, UAT, dev. And every time you have to type a lot of letters here, okay, or copy paste. But if I don't want to do this, what I can say, uh, in navigate, I can add the same dictionary, for example, and say if I got here like env name, environment name, uh, environment dictionary equal, for example, if it's QA, go to this guy. If it's UAT, here it's QA, UAT, and for example, production. we go just here without any names. Okay, and URL equal our dictionary. We are looking for key here and provide and assigned value to URL and use this URL. Okay, let's do this. If I here now, what I can do, I can say prod. Just navigate to prod. I know I have QA, UAT, and prod. I can say, okay, go to prod and run it. Okay, it works. And now I'm in production. But for example, of course, when I run it, it won't work because if I say go to QA environment, we don't have anything on this address QA, and it will fail. But did you see? One more time. Just look on address or here. Okay, we can go. We can try to run it in debug mode. Yeah. Anyway, QA livetweak.com. It goes to different URL, and we can use it just like that. In some companies, we can say, okay, navigate to for our production. Yeah, and this one won't work too because now we have to use the same. Do you remember? Because we have one function and it asks us to provide environment name. Okay, and here we type some email address. We provide some password. Some companies can use it in this way, and it's better to provide maybe username. Maybe it can be user, manager, I don't know who. It can be any names of users, and you can just provide. You can have a step where you type like given and then login as, for example, manager. Okay, and what I can do here in this step, when I run this manager, I can use something, some dictionary, and it will name of user and credentials here. For example, it can be, I can show you. Okay, let's create it. Step, okay, login as role. Oh, no. Okay, and login as single quotes here. Okay, double quotes there. Okay, and we can have roles. For example, it can be admin, can be manager, and and for example, it can be user. Okay. If I want to log in as admin, I can do this capital. Oh, manager user. If I want to log in as admin, I want to provide tuple here, which contains my credentials. First is address, and second, my password. And I have two more. Like that. It will +2, +3, and here 2 and 3. Okay, I have 3 different users. It can be different interface, it can be a different level of access. Okay, and now we can try to use it. Why it should be single quote? Here it's double quote. Oh, come on. Okay, now it works. And the next, I want to type something. Where is my addresses? Okay, here. What I want to do, I don't need this one. I have two XPaths for different fields, and now I want to type here and there. Okay, like that. Okay, here first, when I start doing it, what I want to do, I want to send something, and I have roles. I can use roles here, and I want to send role as key, use role as key, and after that I have tuple. From tuple, I want to send in this field email address, first field, it means 0. Okay, and for second one, I can say 1. It will be password. Do you see? Of course, I can wrap it in one function because it's repeat. Okay, good. And now I don't need to these steps anymore, and click login. I can leave it like that, or I can. Do you remember when we use functions, we can reuse it. We have function click on. What I can say, I can say at the end of use my function click on and provide login. Context and login. Okay. Okay, and I don't need it anymore. Okay, let's try to run as admin first. Okay, I'm here. Do you see my email address 1223? Okay, now I say login as manager. Let's start. Do you see +2? It's different account. And user. Okay, it's different. What I need to do? I need to provide just when where I want to navigate in prod environment. I can add not to prod. I can add uh, environment and add environment here like that. I don't need this anymore, but I don't want to delete it. Just for example for you, and I say just navigate to prod, login as admin, for example, and or login as manager or user. And I don't need to type anymore login, my email, password. I don't need to click button login. It's just one step, login as, and provide something. In some companies, you can't store like that. They use special tools to hide it. Because if somehow people find your code, they can found a lot of information how to log into your system and blah blah blah. They use tokens or special features when they encrypt and decrypt this data, and you can use your tool like uh, here like bring me login from uh, some tool with secret key, and it will give you, if you don't know this secret key, it won't return anything. Okay, but it's not about our lesson right now. Okay guys, now is it clear? Yeah, and one by role and roles. Role, it means what role I provide, like admin, user, or manager. Roles, it's plural, because I can say roles dictionary, just roles. It means okay, it has some roles, and here I have role. That's it. I can name it different way. Okay, any questions? No questions. Okay, good. uh, what I want to show you, yeah, I used to this additional credentials for my second and third account. Okay, I have to copy it here. Look at this. We have two scenarios. It's pretty the same, but a bit different. Anyway, can okay, we have scenario 1 and scenario 2. What difference between two these scenarios? I can. Okay, I will leave it here for you like that, but I don't want to use it. Okay, look at this. For example, I have different scenarios, and I just name it privacy admin and manager. I have to go to production environment in both of these cases and log in as admin here and as manager here. And after that, I have to do something. Maybe here I want to change feed to only me. Okay, pretty the same scenarios, and I have similar steps here. No, it will work. You need just more practice. If you do something and it doesn't work, try to do that. If you stuck, copy your code, paste in our channel, and ask teammates what's going on, why it's not working, but not small part of your code. Try to show all your code, and your teammates can help you, because when you try to help somebody, you start reading their code, and it helps a lot to learn it. Okay, guys? Okay, good. What else? Let me create maybe a new file. It's a lot of mess here. Uh, lesson 8, I believe. Okay. And I want to copy it from here. Okay. Lesson 8. Okay, now I have two scenarios. Try to run first one. Go as admin. Okay, it works. Only me. Run second one. Okay, feed only me. Okay, both of them works. But I have pretty the same steps here and there. Oh, more steps. How can I change it? For example, if it's pretty the same steps in your file, and you have 10, 20, 30 scenarios, and always you go in one way, and later if you have to change something, you have to go and change it a lot of times. But we don't want to do this. What we can use? We can use background. Okay, what is background? Background help us to create a one code which will run every time before run every scenario. Okay, what I can to do here? I can just move these 4 lines here and say like that. What difference? I can't move wait 2 seconds, okay, because it goes after that line. But here, for our scenario, we have no, I can't do this because we have admin here and the manager there. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's show you first like that. I can move just given here. Yeah, because okay. And I don't need given step here. Okay, and try to run it. We go with 1 to 23, and when we run this one, +2. Do you see? I can't add this step because it's admin, this is manager, and it's different steps. But for example, if I have to go as admin every time, but want to change just field and value, I can move 3 more lines to background. And for every steps, I can use it. Or if I use just one role, uh, like admin, and never use anything else, I can edit here or whatever I need, the same for each scenarios, but it will start from background, run it, and after that run full scenario. You can't say like that. Of course you can, but it will work after this step and never will work here. Okay, is it clear, guys? What is background? Hmm. One more opinion. Okay. Okay, guys, this is background and we can use it. Yeah, but what if I want to change more in on our page? Like here, what if I want to set up different values for all of these settings? I have to go here and say like that and just change friends and relatives and family tree. I can do like that. We no, we can't. We can assign any roles. It doesn't matter what we provide here, admin, manager. It doesn't matter. But when program working, if you provide admin here, it goes to this step and use your admin here and trying to do something. I said if I have a dictionary which contains keys and values. If you provide admin for this key, I have some values. For manager, another values. I can type whatever I want, but if I type admin1 or role, what's going on here? It will fail because when system goes here, okay, boom, what's going on here? It shows me this line and says when it's try to provide key role, do you see? It can't find this key. It's broken. I can add a role or something like that, and it will just follow our steps. It's no magic here. Uh, if you move something in background, for example here, it will apply it for all steps. If you provide here a role, okay, it will use, in our example, some credentials, but it will the same credentials every time. But maybe you want to run different scenarios. Scenario 1 for admin and scenario 2 for manager. It's different. This step has different values and you can't move it in background because you have to use different values. Is it clear? Okay, maybe heavy, why not? It's depend of your application, of your requirements. We just follow. No, it's not heavy for code. Okay, guys, let's go. Uh, okay, how can I run my test if I want to change different values? I can do this like that. But honestly, it's not mm, really clear. It's a lot of text here, and we use just field name and uh, settings for this field. But what if we want to use something else and we have to create pretty the same step name and it looks ugly and not readable. What if I want to do this one more readable? For example, what if I want to say uh, switch privacy, and here I want to say something like uh, friends and relatives to only me, and feed for okay only me too, like that, and family tree for public, for example. um, it can be more readable, like I want to say this one to that one, this one to that one, this one to that one. Okay, and to be more clear, I want to split it by pipe to be more beautiful, and can say group, and here uh, for example level. Okay, and I can try to do something like that. Okay, and if I want to type the same things for a few lines, uh, for Windows I believe it's Alt, but you have to check. For Mac it's Command. When I press Command, look at this. If I press Command and click here, and I continue press this button and click on few lines, after that I have four cursors. I type pipe space, and it works for every line. Click somewhere else, and here I can do the same. Do you see? I can apply it for different lines at the same time. Okay. What do you think, guys? Is it looks more clear than this way? What is your opinion? Yeah, for me too. And now, for example, we have group like friends and relatives, feed, family tree, but it can be something different. It can be, I don't know, we can have not in this application, but it can be some more fields, different fields, and I want to say I want to set up this field to this value, this field for this value, this field for that value, check this checkbox, and after that press button. But we don't have it here. Okay, we can use different groups. Okay, yeah, now it's more clear, and BDD understand it, and BDD can work with it. How we can use it? Okay, let's create new uh, step. Step, switch privacy. And here, I don't need any parameters. Switch privacy. And always I use context here, as we did it before. I don't need anything else, but context it's not just variable, it's object. Do you remember when we used context in the previous steps? We say give me driver from this context. We use dot, and after that we provide word driver, and we can use it. Here we can do the same thing. Context has one more. Context has table. What it means? If you type like that, we have access to table. Table, it's these lines. Okay, and in this table we have a key as group and level, and this is values. And we can go through these lines, read it, and do something with it. Okay, let's try to do that. Here, to go through all table, we have to use our for loop. Do you remember how to do this? For example, row in context table. Every time, every loop, I will go through each line except first one. Okay, first one, it's name of its keys, and we go only through second and etc. It can be any number of lines. Okay, how we can do this? Let's go to previous step and try to check how we have access to our field. Okay, we use this one, but we don't have name variable privacy field. How we can access to this field? Okay, we have context table, and when we go here, we have one row. For example, first one. I can say I want to use row here, but row has different keys. First key is group, and second key is level. Here I want to provide key group. Oh, double quotes. Like that. And now when I run it, it will go to every row and click on it. Okay, let's show you. I want to add sleep just 2 seconds because it will go non-stop through all of them, through all 3 lines, and I want to stop it for 2 seconds just to see how it works. Okay, We didn't add any anything for our level, but we have to click on each of group. Let's run it. Okay, first, second, third. Do you see? It works. Right, let's go second time. It's weird. Okay, I want to close it. Oh, okay, I got it. Why it's run second time? Because I have two scenarios with the same name, and when I run it, uh, Python will run both of them, and I have to say manager with table to be to make different scenario name. I don't want to run it two times. Okay, and now I because I don't know when I run it which one was running. I want to run it one more time. Okay, run. Okay, something goes wrong. It can't find the element with this group. Okay. Okay, let's debug it. We can run it in debug mode. Okay. I don't want to stop here. Okay. Do you see? Now we have a row, and row shows us friends and relatives, and only me. Okay. If I run a row group, it shows me friends and relative list. But why it's not working? Okay. Looks like we missed something. Okay, I found this element. Click on it. Okay. Family tree. Maybe something wrong with family tree. No, now it works. I don't know what's going on here, but something was wrong. Just run one more time. Yeah, again, at 7 p.m. it start working really slow. Okay, what was your question? How important? Not really understand what are you asking. Yeah, it's more organized, and sometimes you can. Oh, okay, I'll show you. Oh, yeah. Do you see? It's run, and for some reason, oh, okay, it's not clickable. Okay, I got it. Yeah, we have to read if something wrong. Uh, what's going on here? It's try to click on element in this position. It's in pixels, and why? Because other element receive the click. Do you see what's going on there? When I click it first time here, after that I did nothing, and we see this window. If I choose something, we hide this window, and after that we click on this element. But when I try to click on it, this element still visible. And when I try to click on that element under this element, it can't do this. It's because something cover it. And in this situation, if we don't want to choose anything, we can say, okay, click on it or on this field first to hide this window. It's depend of your application. Sometimes it can be, do you see videos? It can be like that, and when you try to click on videos, it's depend of how it was made. And when you try to click on it, nothing happened because it's under this part. And sometimes you need to scroll it or use JavaScript to move it, try to move it on center. Okay, yeah, sometimes we need to do this, but here is a good example. If it's open and you do nothing with this part, it's try to click but can't because something between a cursor and your field. And to prove it, I will click on something, oh, on the same again to close it. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break and we will continue. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Uh, Liliana, I will talk about Windows on next lesson. And yes, we can run it in different ways, but it depends of our requirements because user can work with it with different size of window. And yeah, we can change window size when we run our WebDriver. We can run it in normal mode. We can run it in incognito mode, but we don't really need it. Okay, and or we can use just we can provide uh, maximize this window, and it will have size depend of screen. Okay. Okay, guys, are you here? Somebody. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, let's check what's going on here. And remember, we click on it and we can sleep 2 seconds, and after that, click on it again. And it should close the window. Let's try to run it. Do you see? Now it works. Because we close the window and nothing between cursor and our element. It's why it was failed. But as I told you before, if we have some trouble and we try to fix it, we'll learn something. If system show you error, try to read it. Of course, a lot of information not readable. Let's try to run it again to show you. Okay, if you try to read it, it's who knows what's going on here. But it how it works? It show you all trace back from first step. You don't really need this part. Normally, you have to go to last one because it's uh, this file call this file call that file, and blah 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 blah. And when we come to our mistake, it's called error handler and prints some information. And usually at the end, we have, I don't know what is it. It's something from WebDriver, and maybe developers they know what's going on here. But we have some description, and it says, okay, it raised some exception and give us some explanation. And if you read it, it's pretty straightforward. Uh, element click intercepted. Which element? This element. It's long element. It has not full description. Okay, and it says it's not clickable at this point. Why? Because other element would receive this click. System can't click on your element, and instead of your element, it will click on uh, this element. Okay, on friends only. Yeah, because friends only, it's part of our pop-up window. And try to read it. And a lot of time, sometimes it can be hard to understand what's going on. You can just copy paste it from here, go to Google and try to find solution for it. A lot of times you can find it, but sometimes when you read it and it has a lot of explanation what's going on, you can read and fix it. Okay, is it clear, guy? Mhm. Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay, we have to do something with our second part, and for our second part, we have some list here. Do you remember? With your homework was to create full this list. I prepared it before. Okay, when I am here, it's depend of our group. We have to know index of this group to click on right level. And I prepare this list to click on it. Okay. I don't want to create XPath from scratch again. We have it. We can just copy paste it. But we have menu here. Now, no, it's not menu. It's list. And we have privacy field. But for us, it's not privacy field. For now, it's row with key group. And we need some level which we want to provide it here, and we have to say row, but we don't want to put here group, because group it will friends, feed, family. We want to provide level, and I just copy level here, and it should works. Okay, just move sleep at the end of our loop to see what's going on here. Okay, let's try it. Only me and public. Okay, good. But we have to be careful. If you create this test for each of group, I believe you found something not common. Do you? Like what? Okay, look at this. We have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Okay, I want to set public for all of them. And okay, it's family tree, about information, location, photos, videos. If it's not a straight line, it doesn't matter. It will work, but it looks not readable. And I can just delete something, move it, or just press Command Option L, boom, and now I aligned it. But I told you in your project it can be impossible to use because you will align whole project. Okay, what's your opinion? Will it work or not? Okay, you can just plus minus. If minus, just describe why. Not in this application. In this application, it will work without scrolling. Any thoughts? No? Okay, let's run it. Do you see it scroll automatically? We have 10 seconds timeout and boom, it's not working. Why? Yeah, no public for one element. And when I go to my code, I can try to read what's going on here. It says timeout exception. It means system was waiting as much as we told to system, and we can see element menu, web driver wait, context driver wait 10 seconds until element to be clickable, and it scanned click on this element and crash. Okay, if I'm here, I can I want to go to my uh, code and check what's going on there. For example, uh, it says file in folder steps file live tweak py line 178. I can go and try to find this line or just click on it. Do you see? I jump to this line. I check it, it looks good, nothing wrong. If I go back to my application, go to about information, public, okay, location, we don't have public here. We have to provide only me, relatives only, friends only, and friends and relatives, okay? Do you see? Pretty the same, but without public. It's why our test not working, and we can say location only me, oh, and run it again. Yeah, choose public, and do you see it will scroll automatically in this application? But sometimes it can be impossible. Okay, now all we set for public and one of them to only me. Okay, guys, any questions about it? Is it all clear, or I need to explain something a bit more? Okay. How can I work with table? Uh, for example, uh, I can use any columns as I want. Uh, for this example, I use just two, but maybe I want to use three of them. And for example, we can do something with our login. Logins. Okay. I will paste all my code in on our page, and later you can use it, you can copy it, because now it has no sense to copy paste when I change it. And it's better if you follow me and more than you type something right now, because you can miss something. But later you can watch video, use my code, and spend more time for coding. Okay, good. Yeah, and when you follow me, you can have some question, just ask it. I will answer you. Of course, 100% you will forget my answer, but later you can go back to video, uh, move to uh, on the timeline to correct place, and find this answer. Okay, good. Let's create another. For example, verify logins. Um, I don't want to use a login as manager settings, and I don't need it. What I really want, it's login login as. It's better if you start typing from capital, continue type with capital, because it can be difficult later. Look at this. When I start doing like wait, and it's showing me elements. But if you use capital and lowercase, it can be hard to find your step, because here, do you see, we can choose any step. We don't need to type it every time. Okay. Login as okay, with credentials. Okay, here we can provide, of course, we can provide a manager, or we can provide our role, but I want to show you like more fields how we can work with it. Okay, and I want to provide here email. We don't need it. Here, password, and one more field, result, for example. And I can add empty. Oh, just empty columns. I want to take my credential, this one, 3 plus 2 plus 3, and one more plus 4. Like that. I need password. Uh, 2, 3, 4. And what result? Oh, I can say true, 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 false. What it means? I want to log in. I want to run scenario and log in with credentials. If I provide this email and this password, each result should be true, and it means I can log in. If I provide this one, it should be the same, and the last one, If I provide this one, it should be false. And how can I do this? If I want to run it as one scenario, it can be hard because I have to relog in, like I have to go navigate every time to a new page, and it will be a bit difficult for me to do this because it's pretty the same scenario, and I have to run full scenario every time, and I have to create this logic is inside one step. If you try to imagine how it works, maybe don't now or maybe later, you can realize, yeah, it will be really hard. Okay, but how can I simplify it? What do we have to do our life easier? We have special keyword. It names scenario outline. Okay. What's going on with scenario outline? We can create one one scenario and run it as many times as we want with different parameters. Okay, here we have a scenario. We have some step. We will modify it, and we have special keyword examples. This table part, it's our examples. Look at this. I move it here, and after that I have just two steps for my scenario outline. I want to log in with credentials, and I have to add something like user username, for example. Here I have to provide it here, password and result. What I'm going to do here, one example. System when system run scenario first time, it will take first line here, technically second line, but first line is just keys. First line with value, and it will put this line here, and I have to tell system which keys, which field we have to insert and where. I want to say put email here, and do you see I use arrows and provide email exactly how it names here. And when system realize what's going on, it change a color to us because now we use it, but nothing with password and result. Okay, after that I want to provide password, do the same thing, and last one, result. Look at this. Now it's changed color. It's changed color because we use PyCharm. If you use something different, it can be different colors or nothing happen. Okay, what's going on here? When we run scenario outline, first it will run background given. After that goes to this step, login with credentials, and it will automatically insert these values. First time it will take this email and put it here, password put there, and result here. After that, when system run this step, it will wait 2 seconds and close the browser. After that, automatically open browser again, because we go back to given navigate, insert in this row values from next line, here, here, and there, wait 2 seconds, close browser, and go again with every lines. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to catch a difference between scenario and scenario outline. Why we use sometimes scenario outline. Okay, and for scenario outline, this step, we don't use table for it because it's not part of table. This is examples, and system will copy paste these values inside this line. Okay, now we have to create a step for it. Go here and say step, and I have to change arrows to curve brackets. I don't need to use email here or password. I can change it. Let me show you, for example. I can say res email. I can use login, pass, like that. Okay. Uh, I do this just to show you I don't have to use the same names. Uh, email here should be equal name of field in this feature file, in this example. If I type email 1, do you see we lose it? And when we work on with py file, we have to provide here some variables, but we can name it different. We don't have to use the same name like here, or we can use the same. It doesn't matter. Okay, login with credentials, context. We always use context, login, pass. Okay, we can't use pass because it's uh, pass. It's special word. Uh, Let me show you how it works. Pass vd, pass vd. Uh, do you see? System. If I didn't type anything here, but we have to do something, system show us red line because we have to type something here in body. But for example, I don't know yet what I have to provide here. I can use pass. It means it's like it's something, nothing to do with it, but it's not empty. Or for example, if you try to work with if-else loop, if a equal 1, print, doesn't matter what. And if a equal 2, I'm not sure what I want to do here, but I can't leave it like that. I can say pass and say else, for example, print login. Oh, okay, of course, a equal 0, doesn't matter. And what's going on here? Do you see? Now we don't have any problem here. Of course, when we if we say a equal 1 or a equal 1 in if statement, it will print something. But if I say equal to, it will go here and pass. Okay, pass, it means nothing. I don't have to do anything. But I show system I know about it. I don't care about it right now. Just do nothing. And system will go to here, okay, pass, and go to next step after if statement. We can use it everywhere. Like here, if I have to provide something in body of our function, and I don't know, or I don't want to provide it right now, I don't need it, I can type just pass. Okay, is it clear, guys, what pass means? Yeah, because you can see it somewhere, it's doing nothing, it's just fill to avoid error for system. Okay, good. I don't need pass here. I am going to create our function. Okay, let's go to our login function. We can use this one. Okay, we have login. Just copy paste. Okay, first I want to use login, and XPath for login I will provide here, and XPath will be this one. Okay, good. After that, I have to type password and provide password here. Do you understand what's going on right now? Should I explain it? I provide some XPath for email address. I try to find this element. I just copied old version of find element, not elements. But anyway, and I just check did I found this element or not, and if I found it, I will insert login in this field. After that, I'm looking for another XPath, and I use this XPath for another element. It will password field, and will insert will insert for this element anything which I provide in password here. Okay. After that, we have we can click on a button. Where is click on login? Okay, yeah, we can use this one. And when we type email address in input field, when we type password in input field for password, after that I'm going to use this function, and which click on login. Do you remember how it works? If I want to check, I can press command, hold it, hover over this function, left click on mouse to this function, and I'm here. And says if I provide element name as login, it will find this element, and it will use this XPath we'll find this element and click on it. Okay, is it clear for now? Guys, yes, no? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's try to run it. Our scenario outline. Now we don't care about result. We just want to check how it works. Run. First one. Look at to address. Now it's +3, and last one +4. I don't have +4 email address. Boom. Okay. And now what we have here, we run a test result. Lesson 8, it's our feature file, feature name, lesson 8. After that, we have verify logins. Verify logins, it's our scenario outline, verify logins. But how we can know how many runs and which run pass or fail? System will show us verify login 1.1. It means it's first run. It goes to given navigate to prod from background. Then it's run our uh, step. Do you see? It's copy paste. It looks like copy paste this value inside this line. We see PCS class blah 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 password. This password with 1 at the end, and oh, result true. Do you see? And after that, wait 2 seconds. Go to next step. It's 1.2, the same but different credentials. Third, different credential but the same steps. And last one, it's pass because we don't care about anything. We don't check is it good or not. Okay, what we have to do, what we can to do here, we can um, add, we can delete result and just add one more step to verify. Do you remember? It was okay, like then verify user is logged in. Good. Do you see? I don't need to create this step. I can use it. Let's run it. Okay, something wrong here. I think it's happened because this step run too fast and we can't find this element. Let's check it. I show you how to work with errors because you face it every time, and you have to understand how it works. And it's not only you have these mistakes. Look at this. When we try to go here, we have old version of our uh, find element way. I don't want to use it. What I'm going to do, I say element WebDriver wait until 10 seconds. Wait with timeout 10 seconds until element. I don't need to be clickable. Just present. It should be present. Okay. Bye. path, and I like to move it here and insert this path. Okay, what's going on here right now? Right now, I, uh, uh, I tell to system just try to locate this element for 10 seconds. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, one more time. And of course, it's failed. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, look at this. What's going on here? First step, pass. Do you see? Second step, fail. And it shows us it was failed here. And this one, we didn't run it because we failed here. We don't want to go to next step. The same. Uh, as I told you before, it can be a lot of steps, and I don't want to see green checks. I can disable it, and I can see, okay, what failures in step 1.2, this step, in step 1.3, this step. Okay, now let's check what's going on here. And okay, timeout exception. It means we couldn't find this element. Why? Oh, it's easy because we have email hard-coded here with class 123, but when we run it second time, it has +2, +3, +4, and technically we on right page, but we use just one email to verify it, and it's why it's failed. Okay, good. But what if I don't want to use this step? I can comment it out. I leave it here for you. You can uncomment it later and try to check how it works with this step. I want to work with result. It means it should be true, 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 and this false. Okay, let's go here. And after that, when we log in here, I want to check what I want to check. I can use F, Control V. No, oh. If I want to find something, let's show you. I can use Command F, paste, and oh, of course, I don't have it here because I don't need then. If just verify user, I found it. Okay, and let's show you another way. If I press Command Shift F, I have a different window, and if I type it here, it will try to look in different files, in project, in model, in directory. But if I use it in project, it will try to find this everywhere and show me we found verify user is logged in feature file, line 41, and in step live tweak py, line 94. If I uh, once click on it, it will switch file here. Do you see? And you can, if you need to find something, you can go through files. It can be more files here, and it helps to find. For Mac, it's Command Shift F. For Windows, it's Control Shift F. If you want to search just in current file, it's Control F or Command F for Mac. Okay, good. I found this step, and now I'm going to use it. This code, I can insert it here. And I don't want to use just one address. I create f string. Do you remember? If I put f here, I can use curve brackets and put something inside. I have login and can use login as my email address. Okay, now I have to say to system, is it fail or not? If element is not none, it means we have this element, we found this element, and res, our variable res equal true, we can assert true. It will return true, and we will have a green mark here. Elif, if element is none, it means we couldn't find this element and res should be false. It means assert true. This is our scenario. If we have this element, result should be true. If we found element, it's not none, and result equal true, it means true. If we found this element, for example, here we found this element and it should be false, here false, it means this if statement part doesn't work. Okay, and else assert false. Okay, if we found element and result true, we should pass it. If we couldn't find the element and result equal false here, it means good. It's a correct test. We have to pass it. Any other combination should return false. Is it clear, guys? What's going on here? Okay, good. Let's try to run it. Hmm? Interesting. Can I stop it? Looks like I delete something. Yes. Somehow I delete insertion. Yeah, send element and login here. Boom. It should be like that. Let's run it again. And you can see green line here. It means all good. If you failed something, it will immediately red. Okay, what's going on here? Something wrong here. It was timeout. Yeah, we used a different element to locate it. We use WebDriver wait, and it's return us not null. It return us timeout exception, and we have to handle it. Okay, how we can do this? Uh, okay, uh, let's change it. I just temporarily will change it for sleep here for 3 seconds, and we'll use previous type to search and by dot XPath with XPath here. Because we don't have time right now to explain it to you, I will do this on next lesson. Now I just put it here, and let's check if it works or not. Okay, and last one. No. Okay, anyway, it's return us and enable to locate. Okay, anyway, okay, we will fix it on next lesson. I'll show you a different technique how we can do this. Okay, any questions, guys? We have 1 minute to it. No questions? Okay, I will upload this video as soon as possible. We'll upload all our files from this lesson and put homework. And when I provide links to W3 School, please go there, try to read it and run it. Okay, take a bit more practice. Okay, I'm stop recording.